Hey guys, it's Rainbow back from the video here to start my WrestleMania review series. This is the granddaddy of them all, guys, okay? I'm looking forward to this ever since I started these big four marathon reviews. I did SummerSlam reviews back in August, then I did Survivor Series reviews back in November, and I did Royal Rumble reviews just back in January, okay? So I'm doing, and I did all of them before the next one came, the next big four show came along, of the current year. So I did that, and here we are now, guys. WrestleMania reviews. Okay. Now, before I start, just want to say that I want to get like in depth with these WrestleMania reviews, like a lot more than I did with the other three, because it's WrestleMania, the biggest special one of them all. So I'll talk about maybe like what makes each match special. Well, not each match, but what makes each show special. You know what I mean? And then I will talk about each match, and if there's something special about a certain match, I will talk in depth as I could about it. Alright, so here we are, guys. WrestleMania I, 1985, 31 years ago, and boy, it's just amazing to see how WrestleMania has evolved since. I just find it very fascinating, So, anyway, this is easily the most important wrestling show of all time, guys. It's spawned so many. They've been doing this every year since this one. It's amazing because this show is really, really old, and if it wasn't for this show, there wouldn't be a WrestleMania 31 now. There wouldn't be a WrestleMania 32 next month. So I can't wait for WrestleMania 32, but for now, I'll be reviewing each and every single one of the WrestleManias. Some of them I'll be doing with a guest, but you get the picture. Okay? So anyway, WrestleMania 1. I actually thought it was a good show. A good WrestleMania 2. This was, this and WrestleMania 2 were just experimental shows, At times I feel like WrestleMania 3 is the real WrestleMania 1, if you know what I mean. But you kind of argue that the technical WrestleMania 1, which is right here, had 8 matches on the card, and the main event was good. Pretty much almost everything on the show had something good about it, and this was the only WrestleMania where the main event was a tag team match. So now I've pretty much just talked about like the history of WrestleMania and stuff, basically, for this one. So if I don't come up with anything else, I'll just get on with reviewing the matches. And the first match in WrestleMania history, Tito Santana versus the Executioner. Now this was a fun way to start off the show. This match was less than 5 minutes, but what they did was pretty sweet. And they pretty much used up like every bit of the time. You had them fight outside the ring for a bit, and then you had them fight back in the ring, and they just had a really fun, quick-paced match, for 5 minutes. And you had the ending with Tito Santana locking the Executioner in, I believe it was like a figure 4 lock, something like that, and the Executioner submitted. So there's your winner, Tito Santana. And really fun WrestleMania opener. So yeah. Then we get on to the next match, which is King Kong Bundy versus Special Delivery Jones. This was just a squash. Okay. The match started off. I think SD Jones like punched King Kong Bundy for a bit, but then Bundy just like slammed him into the corner and stuff, and then like did a big bomb move on him, you know, and then did the splash onto the ground, pinning him 1, 2, 3. Match is over in less than 30 seconds, so not really a match, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Then we have Ricky Steamboat versus Matt Borne, one of my favorite matches of the night. This match was really, really fun. Just great stuff. I mean, pretty much Ricky Steamboat, like one of those other wrestlers, you know, like Shawn Michaels and that, who very rarely has a bad match, you know. Ricky Steamboat is just the man, and he proved it right here with Matt Borne, who I find kind of a funny name, you know, because there's Matt Damon and Jason Bourne. Matt Damon plays Jason Bourne, and there's a guy named Matt Borne here. But yeah, Ricky Steamboat, I thought, probably carried this match all the way through. You know, I hate saying like carry jobs, like I hardly ever believe in that, but you know, this match was what it was, and it was really, really entertaining, and just a really good match. And of course, the winner of the match was Ricky Steamboat. So yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. Well, not a surprise, but it was good, you know. But yeah. Then we get on to the next match, which is David Sammartino versus Brutus the Barber Beefcake. This match, you know, it had some really cool moments in it, but overall the match was just dull to me. This was the longest match on the card up to this point. You know, so it didn't really do too much for me, but you know, you had David actually showed a pretty dang good performance in this match, but you know, overall this match was just you know, just nothing too great. But yeah, I'm not here to bash the match or bash anything. So yeah, but the ending, personally, left a sour taste in my mouth because you know, it ended in a double DQ. I'm not a big fan of endings like that. You know, I feel like pretty much any match should end in a pinfall submission, or depending on the match type, you know, go with that match type's stipulation ending. You know what I mean? So yeah. So unfortunately, that match did end in a double disqualification. So, but yeah. But the next match, we have the WWF Intercontinental Championship match. Greg the Hammer Valentine versus the Junkyard Dog. Now, you know, just like David Sammartino and Brutus Beefcake, you know, this match had moments, but overall just not too good. Yeah, it was shorter, but man, I'm trying too hard to get this review in depth, ain't I? But yeah, it was a good show. It had some good moments. That's all I'll say. And and you know, Greg Valentine, being the heel, he tried to pin Junkyard Dog with his legs on the rope for leverage, you know, cheating, but he failed to do that. Then Greg Valentine got himself counted out. So Junkyard Dog won the match, but not the title. So, but yeah, he wasn't really too bothered that he lost, especially in that way, which is wow. But you know what I mean. So yeah. Then we have the next match, the match of the night, in my opinion, and that is for the WWF Tag Team Championship, the US Express defending against Nikolai, Volkoff, and the Iron Sheik. Was this the Iron Sheik's only appearance at WrestleMania? I mean, besides the gimmick Battle Royal at WrestleMania 17, was this his only match at WrestleMania? I don't know. And you guys know, please tell me. Even though when I ask people to tell me stuff, they never end up doing that, which is kind of rude. But, you know what I mean. So yes, this was the match of the night in my opinion. Not really saying too much, but this match was a really fun tag match. Had some good moments here and there. Had quite a few actually. You know, I like all of these wrestlers in this match. You had Barry Windham, who I think is a very underrated wrestler on the US Express, and then you had Nikolai Volkoff and the Iron Sheik, who I know bits and pieces about of each of those. So yeah, this was just a really fun tag match for the first WrestleMania, and go around just doing their thing, having a good time. Then at the end of the match, Nikolai Volkoff and the Iron Sheik win the tag titles. Hooray for them. Yeah. Then the next match, we have the Body Slam Challenge for $15,000. Andre the Giant versus Big John Studd. I can't really give this match a rating. I can't really have any real opinion on this match. But, you know, this match is exactly what you'd expect between two big-ass old guys. You know, just them, like, trying to slam each other, but they fail. They get some damage on each other. And, Andre the Giant was actually a face, I believe. Wow, it feels weird seeing Andre as a face, being so used to seeing him as a heel, you know. And, Body Slam Challenge. Andre succeeds. He scoop slams Big John Studd, but of course, Bobby freaking Heenan, cheater, asshole, heel, goes in to steal the $15,000. Dick. Play by the rules, you clown. So, yeah, but Andre, he was happy that he won the match anyway. Good for him. If I was Andre, I would have freaking ran off to Bobby Heenan and beat the crap out of him and get my $15,000 back. That's what I would have done. But yeah. Then we have the next match, WWF Women's Championship match, Leilani Kai versus defending against Wendi Richter. Old ass woman. You know, this match only had like one or two moves worth like talking about. Scoop slam, maybe another slam move. That's it. Was my least favorite match of the night. Just nothing. I mean, this was what the Divas were in 2010. They were still like right here. That's what I gotta say. Skip. Alright, then we get on to the main event. The big spectacle for this WrestleMania. There's the tag team match with Muhammad Ali. Yes, the Muhammad Ali. And Pat Patterson as guest referees. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff. This match was cool. It was a cool, fun, spectacle match. I don't think it's anything like great in any way. That's just how I feel, honestly. It's really like just there for spectacle. You had Muhammad Ali, that's a huge name, and you had what's his name, Liberace, a couple other celebrities. You know, celebrities have always been a big thing for WrestleMania. So yeah. Yeah, and you had Mr. T and Roddy Piper square off, and They even fought outside the ring, and even in the crowd, they used like people's arena cheers on each other. That was cool. But at the end, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T, of course, got the win and win the main event of the very first WrestleMania in a fine match. So yeah. So those are my thoughts on the very first WrestleMania ever, guys. Hope you enjoyed my in-depth, somewhat review. Expect my reviews of WrestleManias 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 very, very soon. Okay? So that was my review, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm It's Rain and Blood, and I will see you all later.